we do have a bullish call I mentioned in retail today. Our mystery chart is VF Corp, upgraded to buy at BTIG. They say they see improving demand trends heading into the winter season. It's our call of the day. And Steph, I'm coming back to you because you own the stock.
I do own the stock. The stock is still down 25% year to date, so this one has been pretty sore to own. But it yields about 2.6%. They have $2.8 billion in cash, so that dividend is safe. That's very important. And the management is really focused on keeping that dividend and growing that dividend. But they have great brands. They have the North Face, Vans, Timberland, Wranglers, Lee's, and they have active and outdoor. If you combine the two segments, that's about 90% of their sales. So they are positioned well for the long term. Problem is, only 40% of their business is DTC, e-commerce, and that kind of thing. They've got to get that higher because if you don't have the foot traffic, obviously that hurts your sales. So that's why the stock is down as much as it is. But I do like the brands. And compared to Nike, Nike's up 19% year to date. I just kind of feel like there's a disconnect. I think you're going to get a recovery eventually. I'm staying patient with it.
The other interesting part of this story, at least according to this upgrade note, is they talk about potential M&A targets, and they throw out names. Canada Goose, Pete, which you own, Deckers Outdoors, Yeti, Allbirds, and even some others. What do you think about that, Pete?
I think those are great names, and they I think, would fit in the portfolio very nicely. But quite honestly, Goose has been a very interesting, very volatile stock, and right now I'm feeling a little bit of the pain because it's just had a hard time on the full recovery. But as we get towards the winter months, I think we'll see a little bit more out of them. And they've got to build up the e-commerce into a much bigger aspect of their business. Steph was just talking about DTC. Those are some of the areas where if people have enough presence, Scott, and we've talked about this many times, if you've got that e-commerce presence, you've done pretty well even throughout this whole pandemic. If not, then you've had some trouble. And I think they just got to get a little bit better in that particular category. But I like this name, and I think many of those names would fit very, very well.